Hi everyone, this is Ravi Kumar Singh, Assistant Professor at International School of Management, Patna. Today we are going to discuss material handling. The learning objective of this lecture will be, first we will try to understand what is the meaning of material handling and what is the role of material handling in logistics, to understand different types of material handling systems and their features, and what are the selection criteria? We will try to understand what is the selection criteria for material handling systems and equipments. So first, first of all, let us understand what material handling means. So material handling means movement of material from one place to another, or movement in any direction at the same place. Materials are required to be moved during manufacturing process, finishing process, printing process, labeling, packaging, loading, unloading, storing, stacking, retrieving, etc. So for these processes, materials are required to be moved either from one place to another or at the same place but in different directions. Say for example, labeling. For labeling, uh, we have to change the direction of the say item. For printing, for painting, all these things, just we have to keep on changing the directions of the material. And for storing, we have to take material from one place and put it at some other place. So this is the meaning of material handling, means movement from one place to another or movement at the same place in any direction. So what are the objectives of material handling? So first objective is to decrease the order fulfilling time. Second one is to protect the goods from breakage and damage during movement. Third one is to facilitate uninterrupted production and distribution schedules. Then fourth one is to provide safety to workers, and fifth one is to improve the overall efficiency in operations. So these are the important objectives which material handling operations need to be take care of. Now, if we want to classify the material handling systems, then we can classify it into four parts. First, manual material handling systems. Second one is mechanized material handling system. Third one is semi-automatic material handling system. And fourth one is automatic material handling systems. Let's see one by one. So first one is your manual material handling. So we all have seen all these kind of material handling equipments. Say for example, this trolley. This trolley is the most visible thing. Even you can find this trolley at a station or some other variation of such kind of trolley. So this is one kind of material handling equipment, you can say. So there is these kind of manual material handling equipments are suitable where weights are small, distance is shorter, available space is limited, and it is not economically viable to use motorized or mechanized or engine power material handling equipments. So if this is the situation, then we have to go for manual material handling system. So for example, hand pallet truck, hand trolley, stacker. So all these are handheld equipments for material handling. Now we are coming to mechanized material handling equipment. So you can see images here. Mm, So diesel forklift truck. So these are diesel powered equipments which is used to uh, uh, take load from one place to another. So you can see the image here. So yeah, forklift truck is carrying load on its fork and taking it at some other place. This is order picker. So you can see how order picker works. So your items are stocked in rack and bin system. So you take your vertical order picker and use as per the requirement. This is tow tractors. So tow tractors, you can see easily here how tow tractors work. So tow tractors, these are usually either it is diesel powered or it is battery powered. So one trolley is attached to this and it takes the load. Loads are kept in the trolley and tow tractors tow it and move it to some other place. This is vacuum lifter. Vacuum lifter used for especially for labeling and packaging. So because of its vacuum, it creates a kind of pressure and lift a packet upward or moves in direction. So these are mechanized material handling equipments. Then we are coming to semi-automatic material handling systems. So semi-automatic material handling systems are uh, like automated guided vehicle system, AGVS. It is in short, it is known as AGVS, automated guided vehicle system. So automated sortation devices, task specific robots. So these are few examples of semi-automatic material handling systems. So this is the picture of AGVS. So AGVS usually runs on a path, a predefined path. This it runs only on this path. Now, material handling decision. What are the material handling decisions, and what are the points which we have to take care of while deciding about the material handling equipments and systems? So first consideration is type and nature of the product to be handled. Second one is type of production system. Third one is type of building and number of floors. Fourth one is volume to be handled, speed of handling, and material handling cost. So depending on these things, we have to we have to decide how much we have to invest in the material handling equipments, what kind of material handling equipments will be suitable for our operation. Thank you.